is where we'll begin getting into more of your left-right sides. So not only focusing on opening up your front and your back so you even out, but we're going to work on the left and the right. So here we go. Inhale as you come on up. Exhale as you come into a chair position. Think about abs tight, heart is high. You want to make sure there's no tuck of the tail out. You actually want to tuck your tail under. From there, you're going to exhale, tip forward. Inhale, flat back lift. And then exhale as you fall back in. From there, I'm going to have you step your right leg back only and push your heart really long. So here you want to double check you have your knee on top of your ankle, and then your back heel is pushing back, and your chest is long and forward. From there, we'll pull that back to a downward facing dog. Hips high, chest is in, abs are nice and tight. Shift up to plank, drop to knees or not, and exhale, slow hover. Inhale, lift to up dog or cobra, and then exhale, push it back to down dog. Here you're going to keep your hips nice and high as you step your right leg up and through. You might have to grab your leg and pull it up, that's pretty common. Here we're going to elongate your hip flexors and your hip extensors. If you want here, we're going to add a little twist, so we'll take our right hand to the sky, bringing out that waistline, getting lots of length. Bring that back down, and then step up and in to a forward fold. Inhale, flat back lift. Exhale, fall back in, and then reverse your chair. So you're going to drop hips to knees, chest is the leader, flattest back you can muster up. As you inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, return back to standing. So here as you stand tall, you're technically in what's called mountain pose, and you should feel strong and tall, maybe even a little bit mighty like a mountain. Maybe just check in with your breath. See how you feel. Maybe you feel a little differently than before you started your sun salutations. The sun salutations create heat within the body. It not only warms up your muscles, but it warms up your mind, your breath, and you just feel good when you're done. Here we go again. Let's get the left side. Inhale as you come on up. Exhale as you come to chair and tip forward. Inhale, flat back lift. Exhale, fall back in. Left leg steps back. Inhale, look up, get length. Feel that on your hip flexors, extensors. When you work your hip flexors, extensors, it really loosens up your back too. That's why we want to work on those. Here we're going to pull that back to down dog. As you go into down dog, you're stretching your shoulders and really your whole back body. Shift up to plank, drop to knees or not. Exhale, slow hover. Inhale, lift, up dog or cobra, and then exhale, push it back, down dog. This time, left leg steps up and through between the two hands. Once you have your back leg nice and long, you don't want it bent, you want to try to straighten it out. Then the left hand's going to twist to the sky. Bring that back down, and then step up and in, forward fold. Inhale, flat back lift. Exhale, fall back in. Drop your hips, bend your knees, reverse your chair, up and out, and exhale. As you release, if you want, you can shake that out a little bit. I do want to do two more with you. I'm going to add a couple variations in, so we get a total of 4 sun salutations, 2 on the right, 2 on the left. So here we go again. Inhale, come on up. Grab your right wrist, sink left, or the vice versa, so we're adding a side bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, center, and exhale, come to chair. Tip and fold. Inhale, lift, and exhale, fall. Good. Here we're going to mosey that back to downward facing dog, hips high, chest in. Shifting to plank. Exhale, slow hover. Inhale as you lift. Exhale, pushing back, downward facing dog. Here, I'd like you to glue your feet together. Take your right leg high to sky. If you're able, curl and open that. That's going to open up your psoas, and sometimes it just looks cool too. Feels good. Right leg up and through between the two hands. Drop your back heel down and in, and then inhale, lift up to what's called warrior one. Good, so chest and hips are forward. You're trying to get a bend in the front leg. Hands can stay high, or you can find a comfortable position with your hands. If you want, you can lean back a little, and then bring your hands back down to the ground. We'll pop the heel, pull back, down dog, and we'll take a vinyasa. The vinyasa is the flow of yoga. It's the slow hover, the inhale lift, and the exhale pushing back to down dog. Glue your feet together, and the left leg goes high in the sky. Curl and open up a little bit if you'd like. Trying to keep your shoulders square there if you can. Breathing deep all the while. And then let's bring that left leg up and through. Drop your back heel down and in. Inhale, rise up. Warrior one. Good. In warrior one, you're supposed to feel like a sense of power, but yet a sense of balance of grace and fluidity. So stretch it a little bit there, and then bring it back down. We'll pull back, down dog, hips high, chest in. Here you're going to look up, and I want you to jump or walk, feet to hands. As you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift, exhale, fall. Drop your booty, and then circle up and out. Exhale, release. So the fun part about teaching yoga is helping people do a little bit more than they thought they could. So here we're going to add just a little bit more onto what you just did. So again, at the tops of the mats, inhale as you come on up. Exhale, come into chair. In chair, try to see what it feels like for a twist. So option A, just twist to the side. Option B, opposite elbow to knee as you twist through the torso. Inhale, come center. Exhale, try that same variation, other side. From there, we'll inhale, come back center, and exhale, tip it forward. Inhale, flat back lifts, and exhale, fall back in. We're going to mosey back to a down dog. We'll begin with a vinyasa to keep the heat in the body. Shift to plank. Exhale, slow hover. Inhale as you lift. Pull back as you exhale to down dog. We're going to glue our feet together again. Right leg high to sky. Curl and open. If you want, you can stay here if you're looking for a little bit more. Just focus on opening that top hip, stretching a little more. From there, right leg goes up and through between the two hands. Drop the back foot flat. Inhale, lift up, warrior one. And here you're going to open your chest and your pelvis to the side to go to warrior two. So now chest and pelvis open, arms come out. See if you can lock your eye gaze in on your front middle finger. Notice I have toes, knees, hips all in alignment. We're building strength, flexibility all at the same time. Coming back to warrior one, and then hands are coming back down again. Pulling it back, down dog, hips high, chest in. Good, here we're going to skip the next vinyasa, glue our feet together. Take that left leg high, curl and open as you'd like. From there, that left leg is going to step up and through. Drop the back heel down and in. Inhale, lift up, warrior one. When you're ready, open a warrior two. Eye gaze is locked in on that front middle finger. Feel the strength, the balance, and flexibility coming into the body. Coming back to warrior one, and then bringing the hands back down. Pulling that back, down dog, hips side, chest in. You can look up and jump or walk. Feet to hands. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, flat back lifts. Exhale, fall back in again. And then drop hips, bend knees, circle up and out. And exhale, release. So you did a little bit more that time. And I'd like to teach you a couple more that are even just a little bit further advanced.